Hey there, GoNintendo Podcast listeners. My name is CurtDog, and you're listening to CurtDogg's Classics, a segment where I reminisce about classic video game tunes from my past. I'm going to try and do these every week for the podcast, so I hope you all enjoy listening to it as much as I did, making it. This week I'll be talking about a song that longtime podcast listeners might remember. It's the intro theme to Mario Paint, which actually used to be this podcast's end theme back in the day, but that's only part of the history I actually have associated with the song. Now, the game came out back in 1992, which is actually the same year I got my Super Nintendo for Christmas, and needless to say, I was really happy about that. Mario Paint was a really unique yet limited paint program for the Super Nintendo that came bundled with a special mouse that was only really used for a few other Super Nintendo games, like SimCity, Doom, Civilization, Lemmings, etc., etc. But I would spend hours upon hours making these weird pictures, messing with the coloring book, and then playing that awesome fly swatting minigame, and of course, making music. Although I was never really that good at composing my own songs, I couldn't get enough of the songs that were, already included. I mean, not only in the composer, but the background music was, stuff that I really hold, in my mind as my fondest memories with it. But I remember the song in the intro the most, though. Not because I heard it every time I booted up the game, but mainly because of my initial frustration with it. I seriously had no idea that you were supposed to click on Mario to start the game. So there I was, just sitting there with the mouse and mousepad, just trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. So listening to that song on loop for a long time just really dug itself into my subconscious. And even to this day, I catch myself humming the tune or even trying to improvise some lyrics to it, like I'd be walking down the hall and be like, I'm going down here, I see a puppy, I'm gonna pet the puppy on the head. Yeah, I know, I'm not Bruno Floss. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys with the song, and I hope it crawls into your minds and never leaves like it did to me. Well, in the most sincere way, of course. Later days.